had a terrible last night. The fever stopped, thank God, but I felt like vomiting in the middle of the night, and I also woke up several times. And I've never sweated so much in a minute, and I felt so tired and, well, active, of course, because it was definitely a lot of exercise. But I didn't sleep at all. Well, let's hope that we can just arrive safely and then the trip is over. But we have plans for the future.
Roundabout onto D700. Continue on D700 for 7 kilometers.
Going back home should not make you feel so bad. If you're living in the right place, you feel happy of coming back home to see your friends, sit on the terrace, prepare delicious home-cooked meals. Unfortunately, that's not how our home is. We don't have local friends, we just have a narrow balcony where we hear the traffic from the big roads and smell the disgusting smoke from other neighbors. And our kitchen is so narrow and small that cooking becomes hardcore. And the doorbell, it hasn't been working for more than half a year, and nothing happens unless you have a lawyer. We cannot change much though, we are renting, because German bureaucracy and the overload of laws, combined with speculation and low interest rates, have driven up the prices like crazy. But even with all those problems, the biggest one is that the culture is like that. They do not want to change the system. They even want more regulations. We cannot fight against the whole system, against the whole nation. This is how they are, this is how we are. If we don't fit in here, we need to go. We feel out of place, it's not our home, but we are stuck. We just depend on one salary, and the job doesn't allow us to move abroad, but I really like my job. So, we really need to figure out something before it's too late. So our first stop, here we are stopping in Luxembourg. We tanked because in Luxembourg the gasoline is cheaper. We tanked at 168 per liter, 168.5. So it's like 50 cents cheaper per liter than in Germany, and like 20 cents cheaper per liter than in France. So I would say it's a good deal. Here's the proof. We almost tanked fully. So yeah, 64 euros 68 cents is not that much for the almost 40 liters that we tanked. What I found interesting while going inside is that I was gonna speak Luxembourgish, but the cashiers were just speaking German to each other. I thought that in Luxembourg people speak Luxembourgish to each other, like at work and at home, but apparently, you know, it's just the official language, but the reality is very different. They speak German, French with each other interchangeably, Luxembourgish not so much, so quite interesting. It's that strange feeling, you know. You feel so scared to keep living the life you had. Scared of only doing this once a year at most. And every time we try out something, it doesn't work. You feel like leaving the main road, force yourself to stay in a new, unknown place, start from zero. Make it right from the beginning. If life just worked that way. We are not going to throw away our progress so far. We still have some good things. We are not doing so badly. We just need to move to a better place and work something out from there. We cannot give up halfway. We've already achieved so much. We need to keep fighting. We need to believe in a goal and be the best version of ourselves. Work smart, not hard, so that obstacles can be removed, chains can be broken. Only then will our projects flourish. The environment is hostile and it feels like every day we are fighting, but we need to stand fast and think about the goal. Wake up and feel like, here, today, I can focus on this day and not worry about tomorrow. Will that day ever come? Hopefully, but if it doesn't, then God might have better plans for us. We just need to keep trying, never settle for misery, never settle for too little, and most importantly, enjoy the process.
In 600 meters, take the A3.
Yeah, now we are back. What an adventure. And I'm pretty sure many more to come. Birdies! Nice to see you again. Wow, you are so many. So cute. So that was our trip. Tomorrow it's time to work again. And yeah, we're back to our old routine, but it definitely changed our mentality and our way to see things forever. And life will never be the same again. So, good night and see you later during our next adventures. We are going on a trip, on a long trip. We're at IKEA, we're having a free coffee. So this is how it looks inside. So this is how it looks like.
And then
Yeah, so the lift is not going up. We just arrived to Nazaré. Well, I give it over there. So we have arrived to Tomar. Well, so now we are just walking around. Thanks, Portugal. We have arrived to Óbidos. I mean, this is more beautiful. I think they are preparing for Easter. So the monastery of Batalla. We have arrived to Porto de Mos. Now we need to walk all the way back. The Commerce Square in Coimbra. Now we are just walking a bit. To get the keys for the house. We are not used to cycling anymore. So this fence broke. And it was $8.95 for everything. In the end we did decide to eat here. Found this village called Castelnau. Better than other ones you've had?
yes.
On voudrait une douzaine. So we are now in Castel Sarrazin. No, you can.
This is the most amazing pastry I've ever tasted.
Well, behind us is the palace of the Dukes of Burgundy, so of Dijon. Yeah, now we are back. So that has been all the places we've visited during our Western European trip. But if you want more, subscribe, because here's a small preview of what's coming up. We are going out of the center.
Right next to the cathedral.
And this now, the village with 5 inhabitants. So the next and last museum is the Jewish Museum. Well, that was it. If you're curious, subscribe.